They say some legends are born in fire.
Oh, you're just a baby.
But mine was found in the quiet whispers of the mountains. I didn't find a pet. I found a piece of the sky that had fallen to earth. He was small, a tiny cloud of white fur with 6 clumsy legs and a curious brown arrow on his forehead. Every yip-yip was a promise. A promise of a journey we were about to begin together. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. It really helps. Thank you. Watching him grow was like watching the seasons change in fast forward. From stretching his 6 legs in the morning mist to that first heart-stopping moment over the canyon, he didn't just fly, he conquered the air. Every clumsy landing in the autumn leaves, every sneeze that sent a whirlwind through the trees, it all led to this. The sky wasn't just a place anymore, it was home. As he reached his full size, the world seemed to get smaller. We weren't just flying, we were searching for the edges of the map. I remember the taste of salt as we skimmed the ocean waves.
Oh my God! Did you hear that?
His massive paws creating a wake of white foam, from the humid green heart of the jungle to the silent golden dunes of the desert. Appa wasn't just a traveler, he was becoming a bridge between the elements. But growth isn't just about size, it's about the spirit inside.
I can't hold on much longer. Give me on.
As he reached his adolescence, he became difficult. He wasn't a cub anymore, he was a force.
Let me help you with that.
I remember the days he'd refuse to fly, simply because he preferred the taste of mountain grass. You haven't known frustration until you've tried to push a 10-ton creature who just wants to nap. But then, he'd look at me with those giant intelligent eyes. And I'd remember, he's not my tool, he's my partner. Brushing him became a daily ritual, a meditation between a man and a mountain of white fur. You see, an air creature's coat isn't just hair, it's a living map of his travels. I'd find red dust from the Earth Kingdom, golden sand from the Sea Wong Desert, and bits of ice from the northern tundra. Each stroke of the brush was a story. He'd lean into the rake, letting out a low, vibrating hum that I could feel in the soles of my feet. It was the sound of total trust. We traveled to the corners of the world where maps simply end. I remember the Great Canyon. The air there is thin and the heat rises in waves like ghosts from the ground. Appa didn't just fly, he danced with the thermals. He taught me to feel the wind before it even hit us. We'd skim the surface of the ocean, so close that the salt spray turned his white fur into silver. There's a freedom in that saddle that words can't capture, a sense that gravity is just a suggestion we chose to ignore. Then we found the ruins, the Western Air Temple, hanging from the cliffs like a forgotten dream. Watching him walk along the vertical stone walls was like watching a spirit reclaim its home.
Happier chirping sound.
His 6 massive paws moved with a silence that defied his weight. He sniffed the ancient statues of his ancestors, his breath blowing centuries of dust into the air. In those quiet halls, I saw him change. He wasn't just my companion anymore. He was the last guardian of a legacy that the world had long forgotten. We've bathed in the emerald light of the aurora and slept on the highest peaks of the world, where the air is too thin for lungs, but just right for spirits. I've spent hours brushing that mountain of white wool, listening to the rhythmic rumble of his breath. It's the most peaceful sound I know. They say nothing lasts forever. But when I look at the brown arrow on his forehead and feel the warmth of his fur, I know this legend will echo long after we are gone. The sun is dipping below the horizon now, painting our path in gold and crimson. We don't need words anymore. We breathe in sync. If you ever feel a sudden gust of wind that smells like mountain snow and old leather, don't look away. It's just us, chasing the sunset. Yip yip Appa, let's head home.
The saddle is secure, Your Majesty.
Looking at him now, it's hard to remember the small, shivering creature I first held. He has become a monolith, a living bridge between the earth and the heavens. When we fly over the cities of men, the world below falls silent. People stop, they look up. For a brief second, their busy lives don't matter, because they are witnessing a miracle, a legend with 6 legs cutting through the clouds. In a world of cold steel and machines, he is the only truth I need. There is a weight to this friendship now, not just his weight, but the weight of our shared history. Every scar on his saddle, every grey hair in his white fur tells a story of a storm we survived together. I've spent hours just resting my head against his side, listening to the rhythmic thunder of his heart. It's a slow, steady beat, the heartbeat of the wind itself. They say all journeys must end, but with him, the horizon isn't a destination, it's a promise of what's next. He doesn't just fly, he understands the world. I've seen him guide the lost and shield the weak. He taught me that being a legend isn't about power. It's about how many souls you can lift with you. Sometimes, looking at the stars, I feel he's remembering a life from 1,000 years ago. Maybe he isn't just a creature of the sky. Maybe he is the sky itself. The sun is dipping below the world now, painting the clouds in gold and fire. We are ready for whatever lies beyond the edge of the map. No more words, no more fear, just the wind, the sky, and my best friend. If you ever look up on a quiet evening and see a shadow crossing the moon, don't be afraid, it's just us, heading home. Yip yip Appa, let's go.